I want candy.
Boom, 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 boom.
I want candy.
Boom, 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 boom.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Power Hour of Love. I'm Charboil, and this is...
El Bandito.
And we are so excited because we're about to eat a lot of sugar.
Heck yeah. Tonight, we are celebrating National Candy Month, the month of June 2019, man. And we had an amazing time last year celebrating this in true Wonka fashion by eating a bunch of candy. Boyle Lee, thank you so much for coming by and joining the Legion of Love. And thanks to Wormwood throwing out that hosty posty we seen during the opening credits there. We appreciate it so much, Mr. Wormwood. Much love.
I love that name, too, man. Boyle Lee. Hey,
yeah. We gotta throw some kisses out there for Mr. Wormwood. Boy.
Oh, you know. Some Hershey kisses.
Yeah, absolutely, man. But yeah, tonight we decided to have a super epic candy time because both of us on our own accord typically pick about 3 candies that are exotic and different, and we like to have each other try it, kind of not knowing anything about what it is. But I guess we're just going nuts with the
That's awesome. I like it.
The follows tonight. That's the same one. Let me see if I can turn that off. Okay, there we go.
It's Wonka vision. Man.
Yeah, that is. That's we got some new alert messages, and I guess I still had the old ones turned on there. But thank you, Boyley, and thank you for joining the Legion of Love. We'll throw you up a little bit of Twitch.
Oh, absolutely.
But very special this month is also actually. Hold up. Let's throw some slides down there. What do you
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Because I believe June is National Candy Month. Hype. So anyways, like I was saying, yes, we buy 3 for $3 candy, and we both went out this year and was like, I'll get 1 or 2 extra things, and we have an entire table full of maybe 19 different candies that we both bought, and even some that were sent to us by fans, recommendations of things they wanted us to eat. So we'll be going over more and more of this as the night goes on, but we have so much candy to try that we're going to be just sprinkling this in all throughout the night, having some fun, man, and letting you guys know which of these exotic candies you guys need to get out there, get your hands on, and try. Because, again, Senior Boyle, he went out and picked some really exotic stuff tonight, and so did I, and we both ended up inadvertently choosing international candies from everywhere we could find locally.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
So I know I went to the Bravo Supermercado, where they have a lot of South American things. I went to a local Chinese supermarket, and I also went to the international section of our local grocery store to find both some German and some British treats. Senior Boyle also has some Asian delights that he's got out there, and you've got some of these I'm gonna assume these are from Hogwarts, right? These are those weird jelly beans that taste like all sorts of weird stuff.
I would say this is the most commercial one that we have, at least around us. This is the Jelly Belly Bean Boozled, which means you might get a good one or you might get a nasty one.
No doubt. And I have to say, Senior Boyle dug up some mini candy sushi, and I'm like super stoked to try this. I've never had candy sushi before.
Oh, yeah.
But he's also got, what's that way down there on the end? You've got some fire.
Oh, yeah. There's
Sour Patch Kids.
Fire Sour Patch Kids. You know, definitely a classic. Gotta love them. You know, they're kind of invisible in Wonka vision right there. But you guys know what this is all about, man. It's Sour Patch Kids, but they're on fire.
Don't blame me, bro. Thank you for showing up tonight, throwing down some wormgasms. We absolutely love it. Mexico, glad you're still doing good, man. I know we talked a little bit on game night last week, man. Thank you for coming by again and hanging out with us tonight. We've got some exotic and fun stuff to try, but we did want to take a minute to also recognize that June is National Pride Month, man.
Oh, yeah.
So Senior Boyle took it upon himself to get us some rainbow unicorn horns to spread some love for Pride Month as well.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to be trying that. And again, big ups to all of our Pride community out there. And as a little special extra thing for the entire month of June, we're going to be throwing up some rainbow love instead of our traditional hearts for just, showing off some pride and some inclusivity out there for the world.
Oh.
That seems desperately needed at most times. So if you guys are ready to go out and have an adventurous evening of trying some candies with us here, I think we're ready to rock and roll. We've got some other fun activities planned for the rest of the night where we will be talking about favorite candies from some super celebrities that we'll let you know a little bit about later. And on the second half of the show, we're actually going to be taking a look at some old school candy commercials and some new school candy commercials, doing a bit of a compare and contrast. Mexico, thank you so much for those bits right there. You're the absolute man, dude.
Much love.
Yes.
But yeah, man, like you said, we're gonna check out some commercials. I know when I was a kid, man, like that was one of the things, man. You'd be sitting there watching some cartoons or The Simpsons or something, and then like, man, those candy commercials came on. You were like, man, I wish I had a Reese's or a Crunch Bar or Butterfinger. That was always the thing with The Simpsons.
Yeah. Bart Simpson doing the Butterfinger commercials, but nowadays it's like a little alien guy or something that does the Butterfinger commercials. So it's pretty weird, but. Let's throw some Twitch love out there.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. And man, we're partying hard, man. I see there's a lot of folks out there hanging with us tonight. Thank you guys so much. And we can't wait to spread some more love. But what are we going to talk about first tonight, El Bandito?
Well, first up, I figured that we should announce the winners of our Name That Game tournament. That's right. Thank you to all you beautiful people out there who showed up each week during the month of May, where we would show a single individual image of a video game, and you guys would have to name that game as quickly as you could in order to win prizes, and everybody won points throughout the course of the month. And we have our top 3 winners right here, first, second, and third place. We're going to run them down. We're going to let all you beautiful people know who's getting some amazing prizes. Mexico, thank you for using the little animated heart too for your cheers. I love it, dude. Thank you.
Love it.
J-Dog says, can I guess? Do you want to guess who the winners are? I bet everybody's got a pretty good guess for number 1. But start thinking about some of the weird stuff we've shown you so far, because you guys feel free to let us know what candies you want to see us try. We'll go into more detail in the first round of candy tasting. But for right now, let's talk about some winners. Senior Bowl, we're going to start with third place. How does that sound?
All right, let's bring it up. Who got third place in the Name That Game?
Oh, you want the clip, dude?
Yeah, why not? It's going to be a whole nother year before we could use it again. If we could pull that up if it's not too much trouble.
It is never too much trouble for you, Senior Bowl.
Awesome. Well, definitely,
Zoop.
this was so cool. We had some awesome fans throw in some. You guys just have to hear it here.
Absolutely, man. Aurelia, if you want to give a shout out for Samio for throwing us this amazing clip so that we could let people know that it was time to
Name That Game. I love it. All right, so third place. Let's see it, El Bandito. Oh, yeah, he's in the house tonight. He's hanging out with us every week, even on Wednesdays, man. We got J-Dog coming in third place with 19 points total, which, man, J-Dog was definitely throwing down those guesses. Sometimes I know when some other folks would throw some stuff, J-Dog might throw something else out there.
J-Dog was playing the game, man. Valentina coming in with that raid with 7 beautiful people out there. Thank you so much.
You.
Let's throw Valentina a little bit of love out here.
Much love to Valentina.
You know it. Amazing streamer out there. Yes, very much raid hype. Let's throw some Pride Month love out there for Valentina as well. It is National Pride Month this month, so we got some Pride hearts. But you know what? She's part of the Legion. Let's get her a little bit of Legion love out there as well.
Hearts all around.
Thank you for that shout-out, Aurelia. And yes, if you guys haven't had a chance to check out Valentina yet, she is an amazing streamer, rocking some O2 jams, rocking The Witness, and I think she even played a little bit of Left 4 Dead 2 without us, Senior Bowl.
Woo!
So we're going to have to connect with her.
We got to get in there.
Yeah,
we got to get on.
And play some of that.
But for some of our viewers that are just coming in, it's also National Candy Month, so in a little bit we're going to be eating some real wild candy, so you're not going to want to miss that. But we're going to go through the rest of the Name That Game tournament, which we have our winners. And we just announced J-Dog, so congratulations, J-Dog.
Yeah, absolutely. He won third place, and what did he win, Senior Bowl?
Oh, man, he's going to be getting a $10 gift card to Amazon.
Look at that. You can't beat that, man. Amazon out there, just able to buy anything and everything, get it shipped directly to your house if you got some Amazon Prime love, which I know he's got because I've seen him throwing out some of that Twitch Prime love to some of these beautiful people out there. But, yeah, we have an entire table full of exciting candy out here that we're going to go into more detail a little bit later.
Yes.
But it should be a fun night. We have kind of an international theme. So we've got a couple of Asian treats out here, a couple of South American treats, some European treats. It should be pretty cool, man. We figured with our ever-expanding international Twitch community, we had to grab some international candies this year. So it's super fun. But moving on to second place. You said there was a little something special, right?
This is our third annual Name That Game tournament. It went all through the month of May, and you guys rock and rolled it. But, man, I got to tell you, for the first time ever in the history of the Name That Game, we have a tie for second place.
Yes.
So, we were debating, how do we solve this tie? Mm-hmm. Do we have a death match? Do we have some sort of way for them to battle it out and see who won? But we said, you know what? It's all about the love here at the Power Hour of Love. So we just went ahead and we're going to give both these great gamers the prize. So go ahead and show them who's coming up.
All right, first up, we've got Carmilla Woo out there, rocking second place, coming in hot, joining us, and rocking in some great answers as quick as she could throughout the entire the entire tournament, man, just kicking some butt.
30 points
yes.
we're talking about. So, yeah, she was rocking and rolling.
Absolutely. So we'll be sending out her a $15 Amazon gift card, as well as sending one out to our dear friend, our resident chucklehead, master powered by everything and anything alcoholic, Mr. Fusion.
Oh, yeah. You know, you got Mr. Fusion. Pretty much, dude, he's getting in there. You know, it was just so wild. I was tallying up the points, and I'm like, whoa.
We were very tempted to just say to disqualify him just because he likes to tell us all the time when we play games and he breaks the rules because he doesn't listen. That he's like, every time, you guys just screw me over and I don't win any prizes. And we're like, dude, you went outside the rules. You know? So we tried hard to find some way to say that he wasn't fitting in the rules, but he did.
He definitely stayed within the lines this time.
Yep.
So definitely, yeah, it's going to be a shared spot for second place. And like you said, for Carmelo and Mr. Fusion, they're both going to be getting a $15 gift card to Amazon.
There she is. Look at that. Carmilla just jumping in the chat. Look, you get to see your name up there. How about that?
There
Got
you go.
second place. You tied for second place with Mr. Fusion, and you'll be getting a $15 Amazon gift card.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, Carmelo. But, here it is. The moment has arrived.
First place.
First place.
First
Drum
place.
roll, please.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Life reboot.
yeah.
You guys knew it. Everybody down there in chat knew it was coming. But Golden Girl Bell, we see you out there. Golden Girl Bell actually emailed us a suggestion for some candy to get, and we did get it.
Ooh,
so we went out and we got it.
okay.
Miss Teach 3, thank you for showing up tonight as well.
Absolutely. Well, I know there was a few folks down in the comments tonight that may have been able to predict this one, and James on Jeopardy may have lost tonight.
Yes.
But
Life Reboot did not.
he did not. He definitely
won.
He definitely took it home. So definitely congratulations to Life, and he will be getting a $25 gift card to Amazon. But also, he will be immortalized on our upcoming Name That Game trophy that's currently in the process of being produced. And as soon as it comes here, we will be sharing it with you beautiful people. Thank you guys so much for another awesome Name That Game tournament.
Absolutely. It was a super ton of fun getting to share some of this love for video games with all you beautiful people out there and to see just how dominating you guys were this year. We had a feeling over here on the Twitchverse, once we got you guys over playing this game with us, we'd have a bit of traction with it, but we never expected. I mean, Senior Bull was working hard to find some games to trip y'all up, and you still managed to crush pretty much each and every one of them. So good job, everyone. Thank you for playing. Mod Squad, thank you so much for coming by. We love you, dude. Throw some love out there for some Mod Squad right there.
Well, I did want to say, too, man, Life Reboot, we've done this 3 years, and he definitely scored the most points
out of
that anyone's ever played.
Yeah,
so he's definitely got the top ranks. Steve Z from year 2, if you're out there listening, you might have to bring your game next May, man, or we might have to have a battle of champions. We'll see you soon.
No doubt, man. And I seen Aurelia threw out that shout out for Life Reboot earlier. I appreciate that so much. If you guys haven't had a chance to check him out, definitely go throw Life Reboot a follow. He's an amazing retro streamer playing mostly older games because when they were coming out, he was mastering Donkey Kong and is a world-ranked Donkey Kong player. So if you want to see a truly analytical game expert just destroy some of the most legendary retro games, get over there and check out Life Reboot because he's an absolute pleasure to hang out with and watch play some games and dominate some games. It's truly exciting.
And, oh, man, he's got that knowledge to back him up, too, man. Definitely lots of great stuff. Always a good time hanging out with Life. Congratulations, buddy.
Absolutely, guys. But moving on, like we said, tonight is National Candy Month. We have a plethora of exciting candies. We'd love to take a moment and taste some exotic candy.
All right. So what are we going for first?
Here's what I think. Let's run down again a couple of these cool candies so people can pick and choose. Feel free to throw it out the minute you see something that you like. So we have rainbow unicorn horns, which are very soft. They're almost marshmallowy. So those seem interesting. We may have to eat these real quick because these are from Golden Girl Bell, who told us specifically where we could go and buy these from the Bob Evans restaurant. They have Tabasco flavored spicy chocolate.
Ooh. Ooh, that sounds like a good way to start the palate for all this other sweet stuff.
Yeah, just blow your palate out
Yeah.
at the beginning. Sure. We've also got our gummy candy sushi, which is super cool.
Yep.
I really like that. We have some German Rittersport, which is dark chocolate with marzipan. This sounds really good. I've never had marzipan, but I've seen it on TV a lot, so I'm stoked about that. From the UK, we have a coffee crisp.
There you go, crisp. Okay.
Yeah, so I think it's like a wafer that tastes like coffee.
I dig it.
We have got some honey ginger candy, which is actually soft.
Oh, there we go.
So that's pretty cool.
I'm willing to bet you got that at the Asian supermarket.
Yes. And I got this one here that I believe is called Puparindo.
Ooh.
It's hot and salted tamarind pulp candy. So dulce de tamarindo picante salado. So that looks pretty good. And I got 2 of those, so we can both enjoy quite a bit of pulparindo. But we've also got, let me see, this is Nusita Trae Sabor.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what this is, but check it out. It's some sort of Neapolitan candy. So, cometela como quieras. Yay. All right, what do you got down there?
We also got the Hello Panda. These technically would qualify as like little cookies, but we're like, hey, we don't discriminate on the candy around here, man. We definitely are like, listen, if there's chocolate in there and sugar, we're down. Yeah, so that's awesome. We also have some Turkish Delight. Now, should I mention what I found out about this one?
Yeah,
before we
that's
went on the air?
fine. That was my fault. I wasn't paying attention.
There happens to be an expired date on the back of this Turkish Delight. Now, you remember Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. This might send you to Narnia over here. I'm not going to eat any of these, but El Bandito said if you guys want him to, he will definitely chow down.
I'll still try some Turkish Delight. What I like is a lot of these international foods, like they have to reprint another nutrition label, which makes me very suspicious. Because how is nutrition different in other countries? Like, why is this more or less nutritious in another country? That boggles my mind a little bit, but okay.
And, man, I know this one actually came from our fan out there, Miss Teach. She sent us some bean boozled. Like we said earlier, I know you're not too excited about these ones.
Yeah, because it says it has flavors such as rotten eggs, barf, and boogers, stinky socks, and lawn clippings. Yay. Moldy cheese and toothpaste, dead fish. Dead fish is like highlighted as new, exciting flavor. Dead fish. I can't wait.
Well, maybe to cleanse your palate after that, we got some cotton candy gumballs.
Oh, man.
So
that sounds like the end of the night. Like, we're going to chew that to get this stuff out of our mouth at the end of the night. Because, whatever this is.
Then we also have our Sour Patch Kids Fire. Yeah. So another little. So we got a lot of spice stuff tonight.
We do, and I know you know how much I dislike spicy food, so I appreciate that.
Then we have these sour streamers over here. These just look kind of fun, and you can literally just see the sugar overall.
What I like about these is these look like maybe Airheads or something, but they're totally like malleable, and I'm like, what is this made of? You know?
Well, we're gonna find out.
Yeah, so that's pretty interesting. But it looks like Mod Squad and Aur3llia both agree that the coffee crisp is actually pretty banging and that we should try that. So what do you say we go for the Tabasco things and wash it down with some coffee
Let's do that. Yeah, absolutely. Because, we definitely want... Oh, yeah, we both have a...
Let Boyle try the dead fish. The best part is about these candies is there's... See how there's 2 of the same color next to each other? So dead fish looks exactly like strawberry banana smoothie.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so it's like you don't know which it's going to be till you eat it. You know?
That could be a night in its own right there.
Yeah, seriously. It's an hour-long escapade. Oh, look at this. They only give you a little wedge of this.
Hey, that's
Tabasco
okay, though, man.
Cheers.
Yeah. Ding! All right.
We probably both shouldn't have ate it at the same time so one of us could talk to the audience. But that's all right. We'll try to remember that for next time. It's not very spicy.
I wonder if you're supposed to, let it sit on your tongue,
Yeah, does the heat sneak in a little later? Oh, it's starting to spice up a bit.
A little tingle.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, it's not too bad, though.
No, it's actually good. It's like a good heat. Like if you've ever had it's coming in.
Oh, now you're feeling it?
Yep.
I definitely. It kind of makes me think of is like if you go in when you eat some spicy, like a spicy chip, and you're like, oh, this isn't so bad, and you just keep eating them, and then when you stop eating them, then it gets you. Yeah. If you just could sit here and eat this, it wouldn't be bad. But
No, but yeah. Once you got to the end of that one, that was pretty toasty. I can feel the heat in my mouth still right now. So that was actually pretty good because it was a good balance of heat. It wasn't crazy heat. Oh, we'll try to do more ASMR chewing for you guys.
Yeah, we'll plan that a little better on the next one. We'll have Bandito try it, and then I'll try it just so we can kind of talk.
Oh, they want the chewing, man.
Oh, you want it?
They want it.
Give the beautiful people what they want.
This is like kind of stuff.
All right, so coffee crisp.
Coffee crisp. We'll
Let's
do the coffee crisp. Well, I only got one coffee crisp.
We'll split it in the middle.
Yeah, we're going to have to split. I didn't think about it, though, but because it's like a wafer, it's probably going to get crumbs all over all of our equipment. Well, but that's all right. I'll just blow it right into my open computer.
I was going to say, or you could bite one end, I'll get the other end.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You want to do it like Lady of the Tramp style? Both eating the same part?
Hey, if you people want it, you throw it down there. Oh, jeez. The things I do for Power Hour. You know someone's going to clip that, right?
I took way too big a bite. I took like a giant bite.
Man, that's pretty awesome. I'm not even a big coffee fan, but that's...
I literally never drink coffee. This is amazing.
That's really nice. That's very good. I'm going to have to take a little sip of water after that one.
I'm going to eat the rest of it.
Do it, man. Do it. No, it is. It's very tasty. So far, neither of these have been really horrible.
I'm going to save this for when something is.
You're going to have that as a little after bite?
Can I have one of those napkins?
Oh, absolutely.
I go clicking on things with my chocolate hands.
That's what I brought them for.
Using the old noodle.
Oh, man. No, that was good. That was good. I'm psyched.
Good suggestion, this is good. Mod Squad. Thank you, Aurelia, for backing that up and hitting it for our attention. Oh, Mod Squad says the same thing. Doesn't like coffee. Loves coffee crisp. Yeah, dude. That's a baller candy right there.
Very good. No, it has a... Because it's funny. It makes you think of like those...
streaming and eating, bro. You know it.
You know it, yeah. Hey, there's a big pull for that. Like I remember we actually like... When we first started streaming, we were like... Oh,
crumbs on your mic.
Hey, man, you know how it is. We got a lot of stuff to eat tonight. I gotta make sure I keep it clean. But you know, when we first started streaming, I think we kind of came up with the idea within like a month of doing it. And I'm like, dude, we should do it. And El Bandito was like, nah, man, nobody wants to sit and watch us eat. You all right, buddy? Oh, sure, you're not allergic to.
I have a bit of a drinking problem. But yeah, no, he's absolutely right. I was like, no one will sit and watch us eat food. No one wants to see that. So last June when we aired it for the first time with a visual component of us eating, it was literally our highest watched show. Like, people were just bouncing in there being like, put it all in your mouth, you know? And we're like, come on, guys. But they loved it.
It's for scenes like we just did that they give the people what they want.
No doubt.
All right, cool. So we're going to be doing that throughout the night. We got a lot of other candy, but I think we got one other quick thing we're going to go through that we thought you guys might kind of find fun.
Aurelia's like, both y'all be dying. You good? Like, we're not. We're very fucking far from okay.
We're not used to having this much sugar by the end of the night.
Oh, seriously. I didn't even eat dinner. I was like, I'm going to eat enough candy. That's fine. All right. So we want to talk right now about favorite candies, right? So we want to know, you guys feel free to throw it down in the chat. What is your favorite candy, all-time go-to? Now, if I'm to answer this question, my immediate thought goes directly to the movie theater because I eat more candy at a movie theater than anything else. I typically don't just eat candy throughout the day. I do eat those little trail mix things that have M&Ms in them, but I don't know if that really counts as candy. I mean, obviously the M&M's candy, but the whole dish is sort of beyond candy. But I will pound through some Reese's Pieces in a movie theater. Just absolutely love them. I think they taste great with chocolate. With chocolate. No, with popcorn. Popcorn and Reese's Pieces, to me, that's where I'm at. Love it.
I have to say, like, if we're talking about the movie theater, I always got to get me a little box of those cookie dough bites, you know, with the little chocolate on the outside. I love those, but if I'm not in that mood, it's got to go to, like, some Raisinets. Those, for some reason, those are my two movie theater picks for candy.
Gotcha, dude. Yeah, look, Golden Girl Bell says Snow Caps. Like, that's a throwback. Those very bitter ones with the little rock-hard little snow tips on top. And Mod says chocolate dipped donuts. So I think he means those little mini ones. Like that's like our staple D&D food.
Yes.
Like we get that big bag of like the chocolate frosted mini donuts in a case of Mountain Dew, and you'll be playing for the weekend. You know?
Yep. No, it's good
Loving
stuff.
some Kit Kats out there. Nice Rockets, or as you Americans call it, Smarties. Smarties are like my jam around Halloween time.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Life Reboot says milk chocolate covered pretzels. They are my weakness, dude.
Oh yeah.
Those what are the ones that come in the blue bag? What are those?
What are
called?
zingers or
no? I think they're like Rolls Gold or something like that.
Yeah. The actual blue bag ones.
Yeah, they make a white chocolate one that, dude, I just die for. I think they're crazy good. I mean, the regular ones are good too. For me, it's Mexican candies. What kind of Mexican candies you got out there? Y'all need some Canadian Smarties. They're like M&Ms, but way better. Very cool. Jelly beans is getting big. Brigadeiros. What are brigadeiros? That sounds good. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah, that definitely sounds.
Oh, really? Can you DM that to us so we can find brigadeiros for next time? I hope I'm saying that right.
Absolutely.
That's like choosing between your favorite child. Flips. Life called it. Yes, Flips, dude. Oh man, I had to stop buying them because I'm with you, dude. I would just bang those things up. Like I'd bring one of the big like $8 bags. It's like a big bag to like a party and just hold it. Oh, you guys want some? Here's one.
That's it's true.
I hate to say it. I can be that way with my Flips.
This is awesome. No, everyone's definitely throwing down some good
peanut M&Ms are my tops. Carm, I'm so with you. Peanut M&Ms, man. Those are the jam. That's why I like them in the trail mix, because you're getting actual peanuts and M&Ms.
Yeah.
So you get the same peanut M&M thing, but you also get a little bit of that saltiness, because the one I like has sesame seeds.
Mm-hmm.
I think, no, not sesame seeds, sunflower seeds. You know, like they're shelled, but they put sunflower seeds and they dust them with like a salt.
Yeah,
so you have your salt, your sweet, your peanuts. Dude, it's you know, whenever you can get your sweet and your salty in one bag. I think it suggests something about the duality of man.
you know it, man.
Know what I'm talking about.
But man, you know, like there's so many great candies out there, man. So much good eats. You guys are, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And now, what about all the other M&Ms? You know, you got like peanut butter M&Ms.
Yeah.
You got the crisp ones now. You got the pretzel ones.
M&Ms, Coca-Cola, and Oreos are going on this like thing now of like making all the weirdest flavors that they can. And what's funny is in a lot of the rest of the world they do that all the time, but it hasn't been very common here in America. You know, like if you go to Japan, like there's like 20 different types of Kit Kat.
Yeah.
You know, they're like they have like green like mocha Kit Kats, green tea Kit Kats. They have like octopus flavored Kit Kat and all sorts of stuff. I'd love to get things like that here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Mod's throwing out the Charleston Chew, the classic, man. Watermelon Nerds. Dude, I used to love to put those in a slushie you'd get from like 7-Eleven.
Oh, Nerds?
Yeah. You pour some Nerds in a slushie and mix it up. That was hella good.
Man.
Tamaroka. Dude, okay, not we, because we went separate, but I almost bought some Tamaroka for tonight. That's so funny. Bottle caps, gummy colas, jalapeno M&Ms. Whoa, I haven't seen that.
Spicy.
I'm glad we didn't get that.
Everybody likes to seem to mix a little spice. And
again,
I know we still got a little heat for
sweet
later.
And spicy,
right here.
just like me. There you go.
All right, man.
All right,
no,
but
good stuff.
speaking of favorite candies, right? No endgame spoilers, but we did take it upon ourselves to find out what candy the Avengers themselves eat.
Yes.
So please, again, no spoilers for Avengers Endgame. Oh my God, does anybody know what Aero bars are? Yes, I do know what Aero bars are.
Oh, what about the nut bar? Remember?
Yeah,
we
the
had
nut
that,
bar from last year.
That was pretty awesome.
I will admit I've never tried an Aero bar, but I love their packaging. It's like blue and silver and white. It's really pretty. So I'm definitely gonna have to grab one next time I see it. But I haven't seen it in a while.
You know, I don't think I've ever heard of the Aero bar, so we're gonna have to try one of those.
Yeah, we'll have to get it. If I'd have seen it today, or you know, when I was going out getting all this stuff together, if I'd have seen it for today, I would have got it, you know?
Oh, yeah. So like we were saying, we're going to talk about the Avengers' favorite candy, but we're actually talking about the actors and actresses.
Yes.
So no spoilers, all just fun finding out what they enjoy when it comes to the world of candy.
Ah, okay. So they're saying it's mint. Very cool.
Oh,
so
is that
Aero's like a mint chocolate, it sounds like.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it a shot.
Definitely.
All right, so first up, the godfather of the MCU, Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man himself, will never repulse away a pack of Hershey's miniatures.
You know it. I guess he can't pick just one. He wants that mix.
Yeah.
He wants the Hershey's Dark, the Mr. Goodbar, which
the Crackle. That's my favorite.
The Crackle. Now, I don't think I've ever seen like a full Crackle bar. Like,
I have.
You have?
Yeah, I have.
I have not ever seen. I mean, the only time I've ever seen them are in these little. I've seen a Mr. Goodbar, But yeah, if you ever see a crackle, let me know.
Crackles, you can usually find a crackle in a store that has Chunky. Like Chunky's hard to find.
Chunky, yeah, the little four.
Chunky's the bomb. It just has like raisins and nuts and like all sorts of stuff in there. But I like the crackle because I like those rice puff things because it's kind of like a crunch bar that they put the rice puffs in it. But I'll be honest, I don't like solid chocolate. Like if it's just solid chocolate, that's too much of one thing for me. I like to mix it up a little bit.
Well, I have to say one thing about Hershey's miniatures. I remember when we used to play D&D up at Thunderdome Gaming, which I know you still do, but when I used to DM up there, sometimes I would get this bag of Hershey's miniatures, and in place of monsters, you'd have these Hershey miniatures moving around the board.
Yeah.
And if you killed the monster, you got to eat the chocolate.
You got the candy, yes. That was when you were doing campaigns where the characters were so hard to kill, we'd literally try to run from them.
Yes.
All the time.
Yeah, they
so
were
that was your way
tough.
of encouraging us to man up and fight them.
You know it, man. You had to face that Mr. Goodbar.
You know it, dude. You know it. You got to earn your keep. All right, so next up we're talking about Captain America himself throwing a salute out there to an American classic, the Jelly Bean.
You know it, man. And I actually found this little article. A young grade schooler was interviewing Chris Evans and asking him a bunch of questions. And he said, "What's your favorite candy?" And he goes, "I'd have to go with jelly beans." And the kid goes, "Can you be more specific?" He goes, "All right, Jelly Belly." So I don't know if that's his stream, but he was just like, "Yeah, jelly beans in general." But he did name drop the Jelly Belly. So that's why we threw it up here to share with you guys.
No doubt, man. Well, you know how actors are. They probably like if they say they like it, that's considered an endorsement. So they got to be careful.
Good
probably.
point. Good point. He's like jelly beans.
Yeah, exactly. He's trying to keep it, low key.
Low key.
Yeah. The unbranded jelly bean, and they're just like, come on, man.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I honestly like some Jelly Bellies. I know Jelly Belly makes. Oh, they actually make this Bean Boozled thing.
Yes.
Because I was gonna say, like last Easter, I know my mom bought a big bag of. It was probably the same Bean Boozled things, but it was like Easter decorated, so it looked the same as all the other Easter jelly beans, and she put them in a cake.
Oh,
like
man.
topped it like an Easter cake.
Oh, no.
So, you'd be eating it, and you're like, whoa, what on earth is that?
Oh, man.
Pretty funny.
They're so colorful, though, too, Jelly Bellies. They got all little speckles on them. So you said if they would have been regular Jelly Bellies, it would have been fine. But
yes.
the Bean Boozled, ooh, they got some hidden agendas.
All right, next up, we've got Chris Hemsworth, the god himself, Thor. And he says he doesn't eat candy, that he works out too much and doesn't eat candy at all.
That's what he says. We don't know if this goes all the way back, because I remember in some of those earlier movies, he wasn't packing on the six-pack.
You're like, when you were 10, you were too busy doing sit-ups to grab a Mars bar. Give me a break, dude.
But yeah, anywhere I could look, pretty much Chris Hemsworth said, nope, don't really eat on the streets. And he also doesn't eat junk food. So that goes for like chips and cookies and all that other good stuff that we love.
Your mom sounds awesome. Yeah. No, she's all right.
Oh, man. Much love. Give your mom some love, man.
All right. Throw some love.
There you go. Much love for Mama Bandito.
All right. Aurelia says, yes, it's same. I don't eat candy, Kappa. But Carmilla says, I call total BS on Chris Hemsworth. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. But, hey, it was the best we could find. If you guys find something different, feel free to send it our way.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, it's more exotic candy tasting time.
Oh, man. Awesome. Here we go.
Yeah, if you guys have anything else that you want to see us eat, feel free to throw it down, and we might just double it up because we got so many of these things.
We got a lot.
What do you feel like, Senior Bull? Why don't you take a pick?
Yeah,
I feel like I picked last time.
I was going to say, let's go ahead and try these unicorn horns.
The rainbow unicorns.
We're going to have to cut these bad boys open right on the top here. My Senior Boyle fine cutting skills. Oh, look, they're actually individually packaged.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's actually kind of wild. Yeah, I'll save some of those for later.
that's good because then you can have it open, but you don't got to put it up in something else.
Yeah, all right. So, oh, yeah.
Look at that. See, that you need Chris Hemsworth to open this package.
Watch this. I'm going to use my...
He's the only one that can open it. He doesn't want to eat it,
I cheated.
Look at this. It's so soft and spongy.
Oh, did you try a bite?
It don't really have no taste.
It don't have no All right, let me give it a try. I mean, it looks pretty.
It
I
is.
mean,
It's
you
very
look at
pretty.
it. Look at this. It's almost like hypnotizing.
It's
when
that's like a very popular joke between me and Senior Bull.
yes.
That like I saw this movie, Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead, and there's one like really crazy shut-in guy who like he's storing all of his excrement around his own house, and someone shows up and is like, dude, what are you doing? He's like, you're just leaving this stuff around your house. What if you accidentally think it's food and pick it up and eat it? And the guy's like, I've eaten shit before. It's no big deal. Kind of spongy. Ain't really got no taste.
I gotta tell you though, man, this does have a little taste to it though. It's like a little like it doesn't taste kind of fruity to you.
This tastes like nothing to me.
Really?
Oh, wait. Yeah, I kind of see what you mean.
Yeah, it's almost like a berry kind of.
Yeah. It's almost like if you were remembering what a candy tasted like, that's what this tastes like.
Well, man, the unicorn horns, man, they got to be magical, you know?
Yeah. I have to say, as a whole of a concept, to call it unicorn horns and then they're like light and airy like this, but I can't quite place it because it's not a marshmallow. It's not sweet. Like, it's not very sweet.
Not really.
No.
You'd almost like want a thing of hot chocolate and just dip this thing in there and kind of stir your
I feel like this
chocolate.
thing would just go poof. If you got it hot, it would just melt. But maybe,
Well,
but I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yeah, definitely.
All right,
That's
so
an interesting one.
that was interesting.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're gonna go.
Where are we going? Are we going around the world now?
Yeah, we're gonna go to Hello Panda.
Hello Panda. Let's check it out. What do you guys think? Hello Panda looks like some sort of cookie with chocolate in
Yeah,
it.
kind of mixing it up a
That's
little bit.
kind of cool. And you got the bite-sized ones too. I like that.
Exactly. All right.
Peanut butter jelly time. Exotic candy tasting time. Where you
know
at?
it.
Where you at? There you go.
Oh,
There you
look
go.
at this. This has a little man.
They're not individually packaged.
Well, it makes me think of the what was it? The little Russian dolls.
Nesting doll?
Yeah, nesting dolls. It's like
It looks like coffee. You know,
just
when you buy
oh,
coffee,
yeah.
it comes in a
It's like, just give me the candy, damn it.
kind of aluminum foil bag like that.
All right, so it said it had little images printed on there, which
Oh, it does.
there are little ones. Mine's a little distorted, but that's okay. It's been rubbing around in there with all the other chocolates. I'm gonna try this one first. All right, El Bandito.
Do it. Boily says too much candy ain't enough candy. Am I right? Yeah, you're right. Candy's good candy, man.
Dude, this tastes like something from my past. I just can't put my finger on it. Go ahead and try it. Like, there's another candy that did this, and
Yeah, see, I don't know if I'd call this candy because it tastes like a cookie to me.
it is a cookie, but it's got the chocolate in the center.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, it
But still, would you call Dunkaroos candy?
uh,
Or like a snack?
yeah, I guess it'd be a snack.
These are good, though.
I noticed as you're saying that, you're over there having 2 or 3 more.
I could rock with these.
Yeah,
let me
get
see
one-
if I can. Here, you can take that one.
Take that one right
Yeah.
there.
This
Nothing
is-
wrong with it.
I don't know what
is
this
it?
guy's holding. He's like holding something. Can you guys see this?
This looks like Pikachu on here.
He's like a little guy. It's very cute. They did a good job of printing stuff on such a delicate cookie. It really. I don't want to do this on my. But yeah, it's very crispy.
Yeah.
You guys can probably hear me chew this.
But man, there's another candy from the or cookie or whatever from the past that did something like this. I just can't remember what
Yeah,
they were.
J-Dog's saying, does it taste like Teddy Grahams? Is he saying, are they like old school Teddy Grahams? No, because Teddy Grahams definitely had that sort of honey and graham taste. This does not
Yeah.
taste like graham crackers. This tastes like a butter cookie kind of.
Dude, do you remember those Mr. Peanut? They were like peanut cookies, and they had like some of them had peanut butter in them, some of them had chocolate. Like
No, you thinking that's what this is?
That's what it reminds me of, kind of.
Yeah.
Of course, the peanut ones were a little thinner. They weren't so much cookie-ish. It was thin, but when you bit into them, they were like they had the filling inside. So that's what that makes me. That I think that's what I'm thinking of. But they are good though.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're tasty.
regardless of. So definitely a little different, a little outside the candy realm, but
Yeah.
I would definitely give that one a thumbs up.
No doubt. No, definitely good. Thumbs up on that one. All right, guys. Getting back to our Avengers candy, I think that Scarlett Johansson would never turn her back on a Hershey's milk chocolate, man. So this one she claimed was her favorite candy, and I have to say it's so versatile that I definitely would include this in candies I would not ever want to get rid of.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can put it in s'mores, you can put it in baking things when you're making cookies and stuff like that.
Oh, totally,
so
man.
just like just the pinnacle of chocolate. You know, when I think of a chocolate I want to melt or I want to eat or I want to use as an ingredient, this is the chocolate I want. Like I said, I wouldn't really eat this as a solid bar. I'm just not into chocolate that much that I want a plain bar. But if I was going to eat one, I'd pick a Hershey's.
You know it, man. And they come in so many different flavors now. You know, they got the cookies and cream one. That one's good because little bits of cookie in there. And now, I don't know, have you tried the golden one?
No.
That actually has like the caramel and stuff and the peanuts.
I've had the almond ones though. The almond ones
those
are really
good too.
good.
But yeah, the
really
newer golden ones, they're pretty wild. They only came out over the last year, but I've had a few.
Now, look, Boyley comes up with a good point. He's like, Belgian chocolates, though. Like, I've had some of those really fine Belgian chocolates, but, like, to me, it's that thing of, like, when you have a slice of American craft cheese versus, like, a really expensive good cheese. It's like that craft cheese, to me, is what I grew up with. So I'll never not like it, and it'll always be the one thing that I'm like, if I can't ever get any of these fancy, expensive cheeses, I'm fine getting this one.
It's your go-to.
You know? Yeah, and I think that's the comparison there. It's like, yes, I'd love to have fancy chocolates, you know, and I know Belgian chocolates you can get reasonably priced, but Hershey's is just so abundant and such a piece of nostalgia for me that it ends up being my go-to on that one.
And like you said, it melts really well, too. So if you're doing like a fondue or something like that.
S'mores is where it's at for Hershey's.
There you go. Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Because you can break them and they'll fit like on a graham cracker. They make them like the same size. So as they snap in there, the way they're perforated will fit on graham crackers that long.
Man, they even taught Spock how to make a s'more, you know?
You can't argue with Spock, man. You know?
What he did, man.
I know. What Spock did at the end of Star Trek 2 is just, you know, a hell of a thing.
Very much so.
Let's get back to candy or something. I don't want to get lost on it. American chocolate doesn't actually have enough chocolate to be counted as chocolate in other countries. It's all milk and sugar. That makes a lot of sense. There is a huge thing about chocolate being very scarce right now, that a lot of American chocolate doesn't have chocolate in it at all, but chocolate substitutes. So I believe Hershey is one of the ones that still uses real cocoa, but the Americas is trying desperately to grow chocolate in places like Hawaii, here in Florida, and I believe in some of the other islands that they have.
Gotcha.
But in Hawaii primarily, a chocolate bar that's made out of Hawaiian chocolate is like $10 or something, you know, because it's difficult to produce. Yeah, and it's the real deal. So in an effort to make chocolate more affordable in the States, a lot of chocolate candies don't have actual chocolate in them anymore. So you're 1,000% right on that.
Oh, yeah.
But rounding out our Avengers, we've got Mark Ruffalo, who says that he's a vegan and doesn't eat candy anymore either. So I'm hard-pressed to believe that there isn't some sort of vegan candy, though.
Yeah, you know, I mean, just looking at some of these ingredients, I mean, some of them, you know, like the gummy stuff, I don't know if that breaks the rules of vegan. I mean, of course, I get, you know, the milk chocolate, you know.
Well, I mean, anything with eggs in it, they're not going to want to eat and things like that. Yeah. But it just... you'd think they'd have come up with something that's like candy to them.
Absolutely.
So I expected this to be just something I hadn't heard of. Like we said, if you can find something that is a vegan candy or that you've seen Mark Ruffalo eating, feel free to let us know. So, because we couldn't find anything on it. But for now, we're going to put him in the no candy category.
I like Carmelo's comment there.
No wonder the Hulk is green. He only eats greens.
He does. Yep. He said that. He goes, my go-to is greens.
I love it, man. I love it. No wonder he's pissed all the time, too. I bet a Mars bar chill him out.
Yeah, Snickers. You're not yourself.
Nailed it, dude. Nailed it. All right. Jeremy Renner, the Hawkeye himself, man, with an interesting choice going for candy canes, saying that is his go-to candy. Now, I have to say, when Christmas time rolls around, damn, do I love me a peppermint candy cane. Just a classic peppermint candy cane.
It just goes right with the season, like you said. You know, some people get all the ones that are all different flavored, or Jolly Rancher, or Starburst, you know. But man, like you said, that classic peppermint. That's the go-to right there.
You know, like I used to work in the service industry, going to a lot of old people's houses, doing repairs and stuff for them. And you know, a lot of older folks always have those little peppermint discs, or like restaurants, they'll have those little peppermint discs that they give you on the way out. Man, I love those because they're the same thing. You know, they're like candy cane candy. So I like me some good peppermint. I'm not a spearmint fan, but man, I'll chow down some peppermint all day long.
I mean, I see mods over there saying pretty much anything that's gummy is made from some sort of animal byproduct. Okay.
Oh, yes.
So this is starting to make a little more sense.
Right? Gelatin is made from boiled bones. Good call, Mod Squad, of course.
Yep.
I don't know what I was thinking on that one. Yeah.
We're just getting our little bit of a candy craze.
But still, they can, like, vegans and stuff can make cookie substitutes, and they have, like, different things like that. So I'm just surprised they don't have something that they eat in the fashion that we eat candy, like a snack or something like that.
Like a little sweet, like a confectionery kind of deal.
Yeah, exactly. I think these guys, again, were just trying to duck putting out any sponsors for anything,
Could be.
But Jeremy Renner, the Hawkeye, going with some candy canes. So that rounds out our 6 Avengers. But Senior Bull took it one step further to track down what their boss, Nick Fury himself, likes to eat as his favorite candy. So bonus Avenger here. Nick Fury loves himself
some banana ice cream. Now we get it. You'd be like, is ice cream really considered candy? I mean, even in an interview where someone was talking to Sam Jackson, they were like, what's your favorite junk food, sweets? And he's like, banana ice cream. Now that makes a little more sense because they asked him what junk food, but they specifically said, what was your favorite candy? He said, banana ice cream. Now I don't know if he was like, he's like, is there anything wrong with that? Like, I don't know if he was like just pissed at this interviewer or something, but it seemed he was very adamant about banana ice cream being his favorite. Even someone was like, oh, have you tried that like banana pudding one from Bluebell? He's like, nah, I ain't never had that before. So I don't know, maybe he's just in a mood, but who's going to argue with Sam Jackson?
If I asked him, what's your favorite Halloween candy? And he said banana ice cream, I'm like, cool. Cool, bro. All right. I'm not going to argue with him, dude.
So awesome. So funny, man. But I thought that was a lot of fun going through, seeing, what you guys like, your favorite candy. Plus, like we said, what the Avengers like to chow down on when they're not on the big screen.
Mm-hmm. But all right, guys, it's about that time we roll into some PoDunk news. But considering the table full of stuff we got, what do you say we have us some exotic candy tasting time?
I love it. We got to do this more often.
I know, right?
All right.
I do like these streams. I was thinking the other day, when's the last time we had a good meal on stream?
A good meal?
What was that time we made like hamburgers and pizza? That was dope. All right, guys. So anything intriguing anybody? No candy sushi lovers out there? No one wanting to see the expired Turkish Delight get eaten? The marzipan? The marzipan sounds good, though.
Got some honey ginger candy. That will probably settle your stomach after you eat that Turkish Delight.
I like the Nusita. I'm very curious as to what this is or tastes like. Mostly because it's all written in Spanish. But it almost seems like it comes with a spoon. You see that?
Oh, yeah. Look at that. It's like a little...
Like it comes with a little spoon for you to kind of scoop it out. Huh. So I think it's almost like a pudding or something.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know.
We got another little spicy one right here. The
Pulparindo.
Pulparindo.
Yeah, that sounds good too. Okay, we're gonna go Spanish then.
Yeah, let's do it.
We'll do these two Spanish
ones.
Let's do it. Let's do the Pulparindo first.
Okay.
You want to just split one?
Yeah, let's do that. We'll save one.
Yeah, so we can save that one for later.
Yeah.
Send it to me. I can translate. All right, hang on. Here, Senior Bull. Open this up and split it in half and amuse the audience.
Sure.
Thank you, Aur3llia, our master moderator out there, ! Mod. We'll send you over to her amazing channel where she just got a brand new Rift S that she's been rocking some Beat Saber on, guys. You're going to want to get over there and check that out because she's an amazing, fantastic streamer. Obviously, the best moderator in the universe, an amazing friend, and you're going to have a great time over there. That's a Power Hour love guarantee.
Look at this, man. Even with the
love out there for Aur3llia. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight and helping out the Power Hour love.
As always. Here you go. Look, I even got you a little holder, too. It's a little sticky.
Oh, it is sticky.
It is a little sticky.
I dig it.
All right, so we ready? You want to who's doing this one first?
Here, you hit it first because I still got I'm gonna do this mod thing. Aur3llia's too modest. She's too mod to use the mod command, but there you go, guys. Pulparindo. Let's try it. Oh, hold on.
I don't think I like this at all.
Really?
Yeah. I'm going to swallow it, but...
I don't hate this.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not really big on like real like fruity kind of deals, but to me it tastes like
It's
like
spicy.
really it's spicy to you.
I find it spicy. Nice phone, Bandito. Thank you. I don't like to hawk brand stuff, but considering we're talking about all this candy, it is a Pixel 2, and I absolutely love it. It's the XL.
Oh,
It is spicy, but I have to say it's very grainy.
Yeah,
And,
well,
and that I don't care for too much about it, is how grainy it is. Like, it tastes like there's just raw, granulated sugar, like, just mixed right into it. But otherwise, the tamarind flavor and the hot and salted part of it, like, I kind of love that combo.
Are you digging it?
Yeah.
Not really on my list,
Yeah.
man. I'm just
It just kind of sits on the sides of your mouth. You know, that kind of heat that like rides the side of your tongue and it's like really just hammering your taste buds down there. Like that's what I'm getting. And that tamarind flavor, it's so funny. I was just talking to some folks, I think last night, saying I don't like tamarind. And I saw this candy today and I was like, I'm going to get it just because it has tamarind in it. Yeah, I actually like it.
well, definitely a win for Bandito. No deal on Boyle's side.
Yeah, I'm not saying like this is because it's hot. Like it's hot enough that I wouldn't want to eat this as like a sweet snack. Like it's not. It's hot and salty, so I don't know when you would want to eat this.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense. Like this sort of flavor seems more like a food to me, like a meal or a dinner.
Well, I tried.
But it is neat. I don't know. I think I just like it because it's different than everything else.
Oh
we've
yeah,
tried.
that's definitely different.
Yeah.
Well, all right. What is? Oh, yeah, we have the other guy, right? Or did we get our translation?
Oh, not yet. I don't know if she sent it back to me on my phone. She may have. But yes. No, I don't. No. I think she's going to send it to us here. There it goes.
There
okay.
it goes.
Yes.
Oh man, yeah, that was a little different for me, man.
Thank you, Aurelia, our fantastic moderator down there. Like we said again, please make sure to get over there, check out her fantastic channel. And she says, Power Hour of Love. It basically says, eat it how you want. Sweet, creamy milk, flavors with chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. The rest is ingredients, basically. You're supposed to mix the Neapolitan as you like. Nice, dude. All right.
Okay.
So that's what the little spoon is for.
All
is
right.
to mix it up how we like. And again, I think these are individually packaged underneath.
Oh,
here,
good,
yes.
good. We like individually packaged.
Yeah. So let's see if we can
Enjoy for later.
pop a couple of these out. Oh, okay. See, this was I thought the spoon was at the bottom of the thing.
Oh,
so I was like, well,
okay.
you got to eat your way to the spoon.
Oh, look at that.
But that was just me being silly. Here it is.
And there's even like a little monkey on here, like a little character. Maybe it's a.
I think he's this reptile, like
oh,
a
okay.
dinosaur.
He's a
that's on the cover.
dinosaur. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
here's yours. You could see the dinosaur guy.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a cute little dinosaur guy.
All
What
right.
does tri sabor mean? Trisabor. I guess that means like 3 flavors or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't see this dinosaur guy. Trust us, there's a dinosaur guy here. I think I gained 5 pounds just watching this.
Who said that one?
Life. So take the spoon and then pick your flavors.
All right.
Awesome.
What,
Those are so good. Oh, have you guys had these before? Aurelia,
Oh, okay.
Mexico, have you had these before?
So they do smell
It
good.
smells amazing.
Absolutely. All right, which flavor are you picking first? I'll get a different. Or are you gonna mix it all up?
I'm going to try each one, and then I think I'm going to mix them up. Ooh, it's harder
Okay.
than you think, though. I thought it would be
Yeah.
like very soft, but it's kind of pasty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got to use your little spoon over here.
I know. Mine's is just crumbling. I hope I didn't get an old one or something.
I checked the date on that one.
Ooh, the strawberry's good.
Oh, the chocolate comes right up.
Oh, yeah.
Chocolate's like no holds barred.
Yeah. The chocolate's all creamy. J-Dog got a big snake out there. 3 flavors. Thank you, Aurelia. That's what I figured it said.
No, this is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I could definitely dig on this.
Ooh.
Literally, like
Damn.
digging into it with my little spoon.
I like bent my spoon with the vanilla part.
Man, you need to slow down, Bandito.
I was getting in there. I was like, give it to me, baby. All right, I'm
Which my
mixing mine up. I'm going to mix it up.
Do it.
That's what everyone's saying the secret is.
To mix them.
Yeah. Oh, look, my whole one just kind of popped out now. Mine like crumbled away and it's all popped out. I'm just going to eat the whole thing.
Do it. Oh,
It's like eating an oyster. Oh, damn, I bit my lip.
That is
all
pretty
that
good, though.
experience eating, you'd think I wouldn't do something like that.
Man, that is pretty good. I definitely could enjoy those.
Yeah. It hasn't like a really... like a very soft texture to it.
I almost would
It's
want to
so
use a
creamy.
regular spoon on it, though, man. I want to get it, you know? I want to...
It's so creamy, though. That's what I like about it.
Man, you went to town on that one, man. There you
I may have cleaned mine out. I don't think I've had anything with that texture.
Me neither. Yeah, that definitely is different.
You're on the struggle bus. Hey, I made it happen, though. I wasn't letting that get by. I'm gonna eat my crumbs. Shit.
I was gonna say I got strawberry pieces on my screen over here.
I like the strawberry aspect of it too. You don't get a lot of good creamy strawberry stuff like that.
Yeah, no, it's very good. Nice combination. You know, like you said, like the Neapolitan.
All right, so considering that's our Hispanic offering for tonight, or our Latin offering for tonight, however you want to phrase it, what do you think? What kind of score are you going to give them? I think you're going to give them like a 50-50 score, right?
I was going to say, yeah, I would definitely take the creamy bit here versus the one that was more fruity. Like that, I just didn't really like that one at all.
Yeah. This one was interesting. It just tasted so different that I like. To me, I feel like this is something that tomorrow I'm gonna want to eat it again. You know what I mean? The pulparindo.
There you go.
That I'm gonna be like, dude, like that was such an exotic, cool flavor. I want to try that again. But this thing, like, yeah, I might eat some of those more later.
There you go.
I'll be watching TV.
Save your spoons. So we're gonna hit up some PoDunk news,
Yes,
and then
let's do it.
We're gonna on the other side of the news. We're gonna watch some candy commercials and eat some more of this awesome food. So you guys got to stick around. With
Absolutely, we've got ourselves still a medley of international candies to try here, celebrating June National Candy Month here in 2019. Demo, thank you so much for showing up. Again, Demo hooking us up with the game Firewatch that we played last week on game night. We won that during his fantastic charity campaign there in the month of May. I know he has a brand new charity campaign. We'll tell you all about it this week on game night when we're going to continue playing Firewatch Day 3 and have some fun with that. So thank you for popping in, Demo. Feel free to, have some fun and vote for your favorite candies here as we go along for me and Senior Bowl to try. Right now, we're going to jump into the news, though, and let you guys know what's going down in your crazy PoDunk world.
Oh, yeah.
PoDunk News.
Woo! Oh, man, I can feel that sugar going right to my head.
Like, woo!
All right, so here we go. So headlines top stories. Like I said, man, I'm getting excited.
Skipping to the end of the news. I want more candy. I want more candy. All right, guys. Top stories for tonight. We're starting off with a breaking news story. Just came out today. We added it at the last minute. Apple TV OS has been inching its way towards becoming a player in the video game industry for years now. But last Tuesday's casual WWDC announcement that Apple TV would begin supporting controllers for Microsoft Xbox One and Sony's PlayStation 4 in its upcoming TV OS 13 update could be its biggest move yet. That's right, players will be able to use all the popular controllers on all of the games featured in the Apple Arcade service.
Wow.
So imagine getting to use your controller of choice on any game that they have on their service. Like, that's pretty cool.
That's very cool. And like you said, man, it's just unlimited. Like you said, you use a Switch controller, you use an Xbox, a PlayStation, whatever you want, man. Boom, they're going to work.
Absolutely, dude. This looks like Watch Dogs. Dude, we actually have a fun review we did of the original Watch Dogs years ago over on our YouTube channel where a special hacker shows up to help us test the authenticity of the game. It's kind of fun if you ever want to check that out. I say we weren't exactly super fans of the game. I'll warn you that. So if you were, it may not be the review for you, but definitely a super fun concept for a game. But yeah, like I, for a long time, have been saying that the first person to bring all the aspects of gaming into one place is going to be the person that masters like that takes over these console wars, that wins the day. And I've been keeping my eye on Xbox and the way that they've been cross-platforming a lot of games that they develop with PC, because I know PC is kind of the forefront of all of the really, really hardcore gaming stuff. And if they can start combining console players into that, like they started doing with Minecraft, they started doing with Fortnite, and then Xbox was doing with Sea of Thieves and stuff like that. So, you know, that cross-platform, once we start getting stuff that everybody can use, the better it's going to be. My first choice wouldn't be for Apple to do it, but if they're the ones that do it, hey, man, it's pretty cool. But we'll have to see what all's included in the Apple Arcade and how well all this integration works.
Yeah, like you said, sometimes first out of the gate isn't always the best, because now your competition has a chance to innovate, you know, on your idea. And that's what I've always felt about Nintendo. They're great, you know, innovators. They come out and they create these great ideas, and then these other companies like, hey, we're just going to make that a little better, and then it kind of takes off for them. But hey, they're still out there, so rock and roll.
No doubt, no doubt. Demo says way too busy. He's been way too busy as of late, which makes hanging out with the Power Hour of Love all the more relaxing. Man, we super appreciate that. Thank you so much. I know it was very relaxing hanging out in Demo's stream last night while he was rocking some Transistor, which is a beautiful and amazing game made by Supergiant Games. I think he will be continuing to play that maybe in an upcoming stream or two, but head over to his channel, throw him a follow so you can check out some of that fun and amazing action over there as well. Thank you so much, Demo, for the kind words.
Oh, yeah.
All right, next up, we're talking about Xbox Game Pass, right? So they have got a pretty big announcement coming here in E3 in another week or two. Now, next week, we'll be doing more of an E3 preview through most of our news, but we did want to just include this story, which seems to be making some pretty big waves. So in addition to a rotating selection of over 100 games, many of which will be playable on the Xbox One, Microsoft will be dumping the UWA, the Universal Windows App requirement, and it's going to be supporting instead Win32 applications. While a bunch of that might sound like techno nonsense to you know, the average folk out there, basically what it means is that games will no longer have to specifically require Windows 10 or the Windows Store to be featured in Game Pass. So while not technically part of Game Pass, titles like Gears of War 5, Age of Empires 1 through 3 Definitive Editions, and the upcoming Halo Master Chief Collection will be purchasable on Steam when they launch.
Wow.
So Xbox is making moves to bring games to the people. So I totally dig it, right? More news about the service will be coming during E3, so we'll make sure to keep an eye out for that and keep you guys apprised of all of the Xbox Game Pass news and how that's integrating more with PCs.
Oh, yeah, man. Like you said, that I know next Sunday is the big Microsoft Expo over there at E3, man. So I'm sure they're going to be letting out all kinds of crazy news.
Oh, yeah. It should be a blast, man. So we'll keep an eye on that. Like we said, next week we'll be letting you guys know more and more about that as the event goes on.
Oh, yeah.
All right. What do we got going on over here?
Oh, man. Well, there's a lot of folks out there that are excited to see what James Gunn's going to do with the Suicide Squad. 'Cause let's be honest, most of us weren't too happy with the last rendition that we got.
Yeah, wasn't super great.
Well, definitely pulling in some star power. We got Idris Elba, known for, of course, you know, Thor, you know, playing
Heimdall over there.
And a ton of other great roles, you know, on True Detective and all that stuff. Well, he's going to be it's rumored that he's going to be taking on the role of Bronze Tiger. We're talking about a Suicide Squad original right there. And, you know, he's one of the greatest martial artists in the DC universe, a member of the League of Assassins, and has kind of like a frenemy relationship with Deathstroke, which it sounds like he's going to be one of the major villains. I mean, I know this is a group of villains, but it sounds like Deathstroke might be one of the villains that they're trying to take down. But Michael J. White recently played Bronze Tiger on the Arrow on Arrowverse.
That's right, yes.
So I always really enjoyed any time he was on screen. So hopefully Idris can take it. I'm sure he's going to rock and roll and take it to the big screen.
And no spoilers for the Arrowverse, but did you think he was going to die in that last episode? I totally felt like he was going to die.
Yeah, we were sitting there, we're like, yep, this is it.
Like they set it up like Bronze Tiger was going to be toast at the end of that show. And considering this news, I'm surprised he wasn't. You know, because like they literally killed Amanda Waller in Arrowverse so she could be in the first Suicide Squad movie because of contract issues and stuff. But it also makes me wonder about Deathstroke. Is he going to be the same Deathstroke from Justice League? that they had in the coda at the end of that film.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I think in James Gunn's hands, I'm feeling a little
More confident.
confident about this one. So we'll see what they put out.
No doubt. It should be a ton of fun one way or the other, so it should be pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
But speaking about some superhero action, right, we're talking about a super kindergarten cop coming at you guys. POW Entertainment, the comic book publisher that most recently worked with Stan Lee before his passing, announced a new animated series based on some of Stan Lee's work called Stan Lee's Superhero Kindergarten. Right? So they decided to get none other than Arnold Schwarzenegger himself, the former kindergarten cop star, to voice the teacher of this kindergarten full of superheroes. You know, sounds like a super fun concept to me. I can't wait to check this out. And Schwarzenegger himself went on to say, not only does Stan Lee's Superhero Kindergarten feature comedy and action, but there are many valuable lessons to be learned along the way. Of particular pride to me is the fact that I am not only teaching kids to use their superpowers, but I am also imparting valuable lessons to kids worldwide about the importance of health, exercise, and nutrition.
Oh, that's awesome, man. It sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, definitely. I wonder if any of those old kindergarten cop quotes, though, are going to come in.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Yes, for a couple of, if it's like the Marvel heroes, that would cause some pretty, imagine Quicksilver sitting there.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's awesome, though.
Yeah, so that sounds like it should be a fun show, but right now we want to let you guys know about a little bit of local love. Something interesting going on right here in our backyard of South Florida that just is so cool enough you might find Senor Boyle and I hanging out at. And this time we've got something that we feel like is pretty exciting, and we figured any other locals in the area may just want to check this one out. It snuck up on us. But June 6th, Weird Al Yankovic himself will be coming back with the Strings Attached Tour. He'll be starring in the Broward Center for the Performing Arts on Thursday, June 6th at 8 p.m. and touring throughout the weekend through Orlando and Melbourne, Fort Lauderdale, and a number of other places. Most of these shows range from about $49 to $95, depending on your seat during the
in the actual amphitheater.
In the venue.
Yep.
And most of these are going to start around 7 or 8 o'clock. So you can check your local listings or Ticketmaster for where and when you want to buy tickets for. But, yeah, man, we've always wanted to catch Weird Al. So this sounds like a super, super awesome concert.
And you know what Weird Al would tell us, right? Just eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it.
No doubt, man. No doubt. All right, last but not least, we got a couple of quick headlines for you guys. This, of course, our rapid-fire segment of the news where we just like to tell you guys about some of the greatest stories out there that you probably heard about, so we just want to read you the headlines real quick.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Dead by Daylight hits a record peak player count during this past weekend's free-to-play event. They had over 75,000 concurrent players.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so just smashing records over there for Dead by Daylight with their 3-year anniversary and the release of Ghostface. They're making some big moves to keep the game popular and to keep it alive, especially in the wake, pun intended, of the Friday the 13th game getting kind of nixed. You know?
Yeah. That's very great news, though, for the team over at Dead by Daylight.
Yep. Life Reboot coming in with them lyrics right there.
Oh,
don't you know other kids are starving in Japan? Just eat it.
Oh,
eat
yeah. That's so good, man. So good.
Don't you tell me you're full. Just eat it. Eat it. Get yourself an egg and beat it.
Have some more chicken. Have some more Spam. Sorry, I'm all.
No, you're good, dude. You're totally good.
All right. Well, man, I know this news just dropped today, and I know there's a lot of folks out there, gamers, that are really excited. Magic the Gathering anime series is coming to Netflix in the future, but also it's got a lot of the comic book fans turning their eyes over and saying, because it's going to be produced by the Russo brothers, mostly known of, what was it? They started with Winter Soldier, right?
Yes.
And then went to Civil War, then did Infinity War, and then, of course, Endgame. So, man, these guys got some real storytelling, behind them. So I'm sure they're going to do a great job bringing, the wild world of Magic the Gathering to anime.
No doubt, guys. Yeah, they made a couple of decent movies.
they got some backing behind them.
Yeah, you might want to check them out. No big deal. Whatever. All right, last but not least, IDW, the comic book crossover kings are back at it again with an epic dimensional crossover as the Transformers robots in disguise tangle with Ghostbusters paranormal investigators in this month's brand new comic book, Transformers/Ghostbusters #1. Now, albeit a very lame-ass title, just Transformers/Ghostbusters #1, it's probably going to be a pretty awesome comic. IDW has brought together a lot of properties, including Jason versus Freddy versus Ash from Evil Dead.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, just countless crossovers. You guys can go and look up what they do out there. But I'm very excited for this kind of 80s retro nostalgia to be coming back in a super fun and interesting way.
Man, talking about crossovers, how about that Batman versus Ninja Turtles DVD that recently came out? We haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but if you guys haven't checked out the preview for that yet, after the show, you got to check that out.
Absolutely, man. That thing came out of nowhere, and we just caught a clip of Batman fighting the Shredder.
Yes.
And that was one of the most baller things I've seen in a long time. I was like, what?
I thought he was going to be like, tonight I dine on bat soup. I'm telling you, man, the Shredder, back in the day, man, the cartoon kind of made him a little wimpy, but I remember in the comics, he was a bad mofo.
Yeah, he was a nasty dude. He's mean. He's a murderer.
Oh, yeah.
How about Ghost Formers? Yeah, see, J-Dog's on it. They had moves to make with the title. I don't know what they were doing out there.
Ghost Formers. I got
Yeah, Ghost Formers. Yeah. Wait, if James Gunn is doing the next Suicide Squad, how far away will Guardians 3 be? I'm not sure on that, but I don't think it's changing the schedule for Guardians 3.
Yeah, Guardians 3, I mean, while it's in pre-production, I don't think we even have a release date on that yet, but we will definitely be getting Suicide Squad before the next Guardians movie. I know
but I don't think they'll be very far apart.
No. I know Chris Hemsworth said that he would love for the title to be the Asgardians of the universe as he.
Yeah, absolutely. As the popular comic has been going now. Aurelia is saying, I'm living for this. I'm guessing that's the Magic the Gathering because I know she loves that game. And Demo says he's cautiously optimistic. And you know what? You know what's in your bowl? I have to throw out an apology right now.
What's up?
I don't often do that here on the Power Hour Love because I'm, so close to being perfect it's scary. But still.
What do we got going on?
I promised Demo that I would read something on air today.
Okay.
Because he gave us an amazing promo and shout out in Aurelia's stream over the weekend.
Oh.
And I told him I would write one the same. And the next time he showed up in the Power Hour Love, I would absolutely read it.
Hit it. Let's do it.
This is for you, Demo. I hope you're out there. I hope you guys are having fun. So remember, folks out there, life is hard. Is the world getting you down? Well, snap into some love with our resident mental health advocate who will always welcome you with a smile and make sure you have one right back. That's right, the best in the West that came from the East, our man with the dauntless plan, shying away from no layers of fear, democracy. Get out there, check him out, show him some love, and let him know the Power Hour sent you.
Killer.
Nice. Promo dropped right
Dude,
there.
so good. El Bandito, you amaze me sometimes. Every week.
Well, again, like I said, you should have heard the awesome promo he wrote for us as well. It was super cool, and I definitely wanted to thank him in kind. So feel free to clip that, take it wherever you want, Demo. Go ahead, spread it around. A little bit of love for you. But definitely, guys, if you're out there, if you haven't had a chance to check out Demo, please make sure you do. Amazing streamer, super ton of fun. It sounds like I see him writing in chat. He may be off for a day or two and might not be streaming recently, but get over to his page, throw him a follow, hit that notification bell so that you're on time next time he's streaming and you can come and check out some fun action. Like I said, he's sometimes playing Dauntless, playing Transistor recently. He joins us playing some Left 4 Dead sometimes. It is a total lifesaver. Yes.
Yeah, I was going to say, our hero, our Ash Williams, pretty much.
I've most recently caught him playing Transistor, which is an amazing Supergiant games. So, guys, get over there, check him out, show him some love, and let's get back to eating some funky candy.
Let's do it.
All right,
Oh,
guys.
man.
So we're down here in the Wonkaverse having some fun, and you know what? You know we're eating candy stuff. I'm gonna leave the fountain up. I'm gonna leave the chocolate fountain
Let's
up,
do it.
and we're gonna eat some fun candy. So demo just for you and for any other beautiful people that may be joining us on the other half of the news. We're gonna run down some of the cool, exciting candy we have, and if anything tickles your fancy as we pull it up, feel free to throw it down in chat, and we'll dive right in. First and foremost, we have got our mini Gummy Sushi that Senior Bull has brought for us, with even little containers for, I think, wasabi and ginger down there. So that's interesting.
Should be pretty interesting.
From Germany, we have our own Rittersport dark chocolate-covered marzipan. I'm looking forward to that. That sounds good. We've got some bean boozled jelly beans with such exciting flavors as dead fish, toothpaste, canned dog food, and moldy cheese.
Yum.
Hooray.
On this side of the table, we got some Sour Patch Kids, but not just regular Sour Patch Kids. We have fire.
Hell yeah. Oh, wait, I forgot about these ones here. I'm excited about these. These are honey ginger soft candies. So they're actually soft, which I like. I didn't want to get a hard candy to be sucking on for a half an hour.
Sure. But, maybe for like at the end of the show, we got some cotton candy gumballs,
Love me
definitely.
some cotton
I know
candy.
that, when I saw these, I'm like, I'm going to be nice to El Bandito. I'm going to get him something that I know he'll enjoy. But then also, we're not done with the gummy verse. We still have some sour streamers. And like Al Bandito said earlier, while these look nice and covered with all kinds of sugary goodness, yeah, we do not know what these are made out of.
These are weirdly malleable. You can just fold these up, and it's super bizarre. I don't know what this is made of.
Oh, man. Definitely not something that Mark Rufio is going to eat. That's for sure.
Definitely. And I feel like all that sugar's going to get everywhere up here, man.
Oh, you know it.
We also have our expired Turkish Delight. From the Great British Isles there. Senior Bull doesn't want to eat it because it expired, but there's also a label on here that they placed over the original nutritional facts that does say it's okay to eat. So I'm going to go for it. Product of England, it says. I have no idea what's in a Turkish Delight. I just like the sound of it.
All I know is that's what that White Queen was trying to give the kid in the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. He's like, "Can I have some more Turkish Delight?" I mean, that's what he was saying the whole movie. I was like, man, there you go. Yeah, exactly. Do a mashup with RoboCop. Oh, yeah, it was so good.
So what do you guys think? Anything tickling anybody's fancy out there, or do we just got to pick? What do you think, Senior Bull? You want to take first pick on this?
I'd really like to try these Sour Patches, man. I know we've already had some spicy stuff tonight.
Yeah. No, I'm good with that.
But you want to give this a go?
Out of the way.
They actually give them a little whiff, though. They actually have a good.
Do I have to?
Yeah, no, they actually smell pretty good.
Oh, they just smell kind of like Sour Patch Kids.
They're like,
though.
yeah, so they might not be that bad.
We need some heat here, man.
Here you go, man. I'm going to give you a red one because that's always the hot.
Give me a couple. Give me a
handful. You want a
handful
couple?
of them.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Nobody eats just one.
All right. Here you go. You got a good little mixture right here.
Yeah, there we go. Give me like 14 of them.
Hey, you said a couple. All right, I don't know if they have. Okay, so they have. Oh, they actually have different flavors in there. We got Berry Blaze, Tropical Flame, Apple Fever, and Angry Watermelon.
That would have been good to know. I had like so many flavors in my mouth at once. I was like, what?
All right, well, I'm going to give the apple one a taste. Let's see. Well, how is it? What do you think so far?
It just tastes like flavored Sour Patch Kids. No heat yet.
No heat? Okay.
They're not even that sour.
Yeah. Maybe these were expired.
These are a total boo fest for me right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's like...
Nuts. Whoa. Hey, dude. Come on. You're busting my balls. This is March 2019.
What?
Yeah, look at it right there. March 2019.
Man.
They do not taste spicy. They barely taste sour.
They must have burnt out.
Maybe, dude. Those
Man.
boo.
Man, oh man.
So, sorry, Sour Patch Fire, but maybe it was expired, but
Maybe.
I don't know, dude. I mean, not maybe. It definitely said it was past the sell-by date.
Yeah,
but still good to eat. They were still soft.
Yeah. There was definitely it still had flavor, but no real heat to those whatsoever.
No heat and barely any sour. Like normal Sour Patch Kids would be way more sour than that.
Yeah, I definitely think that gets the lowest mark of the night for being, falsely advertised.
No doubt. But hey, if we're eating expired candy, I'm going for the Turkish Delight.
Go for it.
Try.
Now that one was set back in May of 2018, so you're going back quite a few more months. But
I'm not gonna lie, this instantly looks like not a good idea.
To show the folks.
It's just like the chocolate's like pale. Like look how pale it is, you know? Like you know how old chocolate gets kind of white?
Go and have yourself some Turkish Delight.
What is this?
Well, the one time I actually had Turkish Delight, it was like a cube that was like a fruity gelatin, but it had like a powder all over it. It wasn't chocolate.
It's like fruitcake fruit.
It is.
They dipped in chocolate. Carm says don't do it. I probably shouldn't, but I'm just curious. I've like always wanted to eat one of these. I probably should have waited for like a good one. But that's just weird to cover like a fruit chew in chocolate. Is that normally what these are, Carm? Do you have those over there?
Well, like I said, the ones that I've had before, they were like little cubes that were like almost had like powdered sugar on them, like a sugary kind of bit, and they were definitely fruity. So I think it's going with that. But those have chocolate. That I've never had anything like that before.
I mean, I guess we dip fruit in chocolate, so it's
Yeah,
not
sure.
that weird, but it's not bad. It tastes good.
Tastes better than the Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, definitely. It has more flavor than that. But the fruit chew in the middle is very sticky, and that's probably because it's old.
Gotcha,
It's just sticking in my teeth back there.
Gotcha.
The gummy part of it. Oof.
What should we?
I like the flavor of it though. The flavor of the fruit chew is good.
So what do you think? Should we do one of these ginger ones too to kind of mix it up a little bit?
To balance it all out?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, both of those things were, I mean, I didn't eat that Turkish Delight, but
I don't know. What do you guys think? Let us know down there in the chat what you guys want to see us eat. But I don't mind rocking some of these
let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see.
Try some honey ginger candies. Individually packaged, though.
There you go. We like that.
Yeah,
we
so
like
you
that.
can save them for a while.
Let's check that date on it. Now these are good to like 2021 or
yes,
something.
best used before 2021. Go ahead, man.
These could survive the apocalypse.
Very authentic Asian stuff made in Mazpeth, New York.
Dude, no joke. This to me, like this looks like a Turkish Delight.
Oh,
like,
that looks like the Turkish Delight you've had?
that's kind. Yeah, the kind that I had. This
Mix two candies together. Come on, J-Dog, man.
Tastes like the Turkish Delight too.
Really?
I don't think I'd go out of my way to eat this. It's not bad, but
I hate this. There's nothing about this experience that I'm enjoying. This tastes like medicine. This tastes like Vicks Vapor Rub. Like a cube of Vicks Vapor Rub.
Maybe these are supposed to be like a medicine, like, you know, because ginger's supposed to calm your stomach, you know.
There's nothing calming about this.
Really, I'd see
I'm
like
very upset right now.
I don't hate it. I know. It's like I could see after eating like a meal that had a lot of like this would be like.
I don't even want to finish mine. I did not like that. That was not for me, dude.
That was almost the reverse of that other thing, the pupavina. Or
yeah, the puporindo.
I'll take those home if you don't want to.
Please do. 1,000%. Like I feel like my sinuses are blown out. Like my nose tingles right now.
Oh man,
that was aggressive. I did not like that.
You're gonna be feeling that one later. You don't like? Do you like ginger ale? Do you like it like a ginger ale?
I don't mind it. Ginger's
Okay.
not my favorite thing in the universe, but I don't know. Like, dude, that literally just tastes like medicine to me. Like, it tastes like Vicks Vapor Rub.
See, the aftertaste to me tastes like, you know, if you drink like a really strong ginger ale, like a Werner's or something, like it has that.
I'm going back to my coffee crisp.
You hated it that much, huh? Well, here, how about we'll watch some candy commercials that might make us feel better, and then we'll come back and we'll eat the rest of this candy.
Sounds good, man. Yeah, I mean, hey, not everything's for everybody.
Sure,
But
sure.
that was definitely no bueno for me.
Okay.
Man.
Yeah, no, like I said, I could see after eating something like that had like, and you wanted to kind of just give yourself something that will completely kill whatever flavors in your mouth. You know, like I
guess that's gonna kill everything you're gonna eat for an hour. I think.
I just wanted to see if there was anything on here about it being like, like a like actual medication.
I mean, it was with other candy.
Yeah.
Maybe you should play a game where you crush candy.
There you go. There you go.
All right, let's get over here. We've got a couple of old school video game candy commercials that the second we heard them was like, oh man, I absolutely remember these. So let's see if you guys recognize any of these classic commercials. Some of you may be too young for this, but some of you guys may get a real kick out of it. I know this first one came up and the song immediately hit me.
Oh yeah.
What's its face?
Whatchamacallit?
Whatever it is, whatever it was. Chocolatey chocolate.
Whatchamacallit?
How's it go? Wow's and do. Sugary caramel. Doohickeys. You know what I mean. Peanutty crispies. Chocolatey crunchy. Doodad. Skidamarie. More than a mouthful. It's whatchamacallit.
Aurelia coming in with that, oh my God, I know this. Right? You hear it and you just recognize it. That moonwalk?
There you go. She told you it melted well.
Yeah. These guys are jamming.
Man, if Scarlett Johansson saw this video, she'd be getting very hungry right
I think Scarlett Johansson's in this video. Wow, she's probably too young for this, even though she's our age, you know?
now. Do they still make whatchamacallits? I don't know.
I believe they do. I don't think I've had one in 10 years because I didn't think they were great, but...
Oh, Fifth Avenue. Okay,
Yeah.
here we go.
I think they should, like, you know how they have a 100 grand bar?
Yeah, yeah.
I think
like
they should
those.
make a diet one and call it like 50 grand.
I actually really like that candy bar.
Do you?
I like the 100.
I like that nut roll. You remember we had that
Yeah,
nut
that
roll
nut
last
roll
year?
is
It was some
pretty
sort of
awesome.
marshmallow cream that they rolled in peanuts.
Yep.
That thing was awesome.
Some folks don't believe.
Oh man, that one's got.
Oh yeah,
some,
love that hiss right there. Okay, let's skip this.
Make you go bonkers. Oh, here we go. Astro Pop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is good. This is so 90s, right?
Yes.
With the little 90s waves and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, these are like Jolly Ranchers on a stick.
Yep. Yep.
A Payday. Yeah, Payday's a good candy.
Yeah, those are. I remember like when you'd like earn like little tokens and stuff at school, you could buy these Astro Pops. It was
Yes.
almost like in elementary school. The teacher would have them in a box.
Oh, these are good.
Oh, I remember watching this commercial earlier in the
Yes.
week, and I'm like, this is a very like exquisite commercial for Lifesaver.
It is. It's like so fancy. But I love the music on this.
Yeah. This is probably like right around the time The Lion King came out. You know?
The Lion King, I think-
Sabanya.
Yeah, what'd that come out? 94?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lifesaver.
This was before they had the gummies. The
Yeah.
Lifesaver gummies.
But Jeffrey. Oh.
What is this going to be? Rip. Let's see some F's in chat for Jeffrey out there. Rip Jeffrey.
This week only, look for the low price.
That was just the Toys R Us.
Oh, I
Candy
guess
was on
I
sale.
can't.
Okay, but look,
More choices, more ways to
who out there remembers the gum that they used to have, the zebra striped gum?
Oh, stripes. Yeah. Yep.
Like every time we'd go to Toys R Us, we'd always buy a pack of that, and that was like the worst. Like it was like you had like 3 chews.
Yep.
and
20
it was
seconds.
out of flavor.
Yep, it was done.
And you're just, I mean, it had such a punch of flavor though. Like whatever it said it was, orange, grape, strawberry, whatever. You'd eat it, and it was like boom. But then it was gone. It was like a firecracker gum,
Oh yeah, man. We got a couple more of these on here. We're gonna.
Pep, what is up, my dude? You don't recognize any of these? Oh, man. Well, you might have recognized some of the cool candy we had earlier. Look at this. We had some Pulparindo, if you've ever seen those. Oh, it's teeny tiny now. Sorry, dude. But we also had, what was this other one called? Nusita. Tri sabor. These were really good, dude. We totally dug this. I ate my whole one. So very good. Thank you for joining us tonight, dude. I appreciate it. We're just watching some retro commercials right now. We're going to get back to eating some fun and exciting candy here in just a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Save. No, this is my
All
real
right.
hair color.
See you, Jeffrey. Come on. We need some more candy. What is this?
Ooh, Starburst.
Oh, Starburst. Okay. Wow, this is kind of a wild commercial.
Bite into a Starburst and hold on to your taste buds.
Starbursts are good.
Yeah.
Strawberry.
Like, imagine how they filmed that all Bandito. They set up all the
Starburst. It's a burst of refreshing fruit flavor. Naturally and artificially flavored.
Oh, Milky Way. Yeah.
Milky Way. Is this someone in a theater with a phone? This is a progressive commercial. They had no idea how much of a problem this would be.
What is it for?
Oh, this drives me nuts about going to the movies sometimes.
Nothing gets to you when you're getting into the best ever caramel and Milky Way. So milk it.
I don't know about that guy as well. Look at this here.
I don't know about milk it at the end. That was a little weird.
Milk it.
Yeah. His friend Sam eats too. How many years until Johnny speaks to Sam again? Hey, isn't it funny that every Reese's commercial looks like this today? Still?
Oh, yeah.
Like with that
Yeah.
just orange. Like they're so synonymous with that color
They-
orange, man, you know?
Classic. Let's see what else we got. Do a couple more, and then we'll jump to some more current.
Many sweets in Mexico bring some chili. Very cool.
What the heck is this?
Oh. What candy is that?
Oh, Reese's. Okay.
This is like they couldn't use ET, so they got this guy.
Very funny, Jimmy.
Reese's Pieces, peanut butter cream in a candy shell. The taste that's out of this world.
Out of this world. All right, look at this. Hang on, we got some story time here. Some story time from Life Reboot. Let's see what he says.
Oh, okay.
So when I was a child, I told a tiny white lie in the airport when my great aunt was saying goodbye in order to get her to buy me some Starburst candy. It's my favorite candy, Life said. She bought it for me that day. And literally every single time I've seen her ever since. She turned 90 this year, and I can't stand that candy anymore. That's too funny, man. I have to say, I enjoy Starburst. I think they're great. They're not like the ultimate, candy, but I do think that the pink Starburst, the strawberry ones, are just epic. And I actually saw a meme recently that was like, did you see this? That's like, live your life like you're the pink M&M.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
treat yourself like you're the pink not
Starburst?
Starburst. I'm messing it all up.
No. Well, it's funny. What
You
I
guys
just
get the point.
what I just recently saw on Amazon is you could actually buy a bag of all the pink Starburst. Like, I was like,
Nice.
man, we might have to get some of those for the Halloween party.
yeah, dude. No, I mean, I dig Starburst, but like the banana ones, I'm not, like I'll eat a whole pack of Starburst, but there's only like 3 that I really
Yeah.
want.
Sure.
So I
That's
like that.
awesome. No, great story life. Hey, it just goes to, you got to be careful what you wish for. Right?
Yep, that's the way it goes. And that's probably the sort of thing that like I think your aunt knew that like, and she's doing it all the time to see if you'll ever fess up to it. So I know that's probably, I've got some folks in my family that would do that, just never let it go. But all right,
awesome.
Senor Bull, what do you think? You want some candy eating time?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's eat some more conde.
All right, let's see what's up. We've got only a couple of things left. We've got some bean boozled. Let's save the gum for last.
the gum's
'cause,
for
What are we going
last.
to do with gum? We're going to have to end the show. We've got our German marzipan. I really want to try this.
We definitely got to give that a go. And
The gummy sushi
yeah.
sounds cool.
we got to do that. We definitely so the marzipan and the gummy sushi.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Do you want to? Let's start with the gummy sushi. How about
Okay.
that? We'll start Asian and go German at the end.
I was gonna say, man, it is the National Candy Month, the whole month. So
You want to save some of this candy?
I was
for
gonna
next time?
say we might be able to do some bean boozled next time. Do that. Oh, this actually smells pretty like
Does it?
fantastic. Hey, give it
It smells kind of strawberry-ish.
Yeah.
Which was surprising to me.
All right, there you go. It looks just like when you go and get them at
It
the.
does. Look at how pretty it looks. I'm going to show you guys. Hold on. There's a little cover here. See if I can get it off without dropping all this on the floor.
Should have got us little toothpicks and we could eat it like chopsticks.
So look at that. It's got like some, looks like Swedish fish up here. This kind of weird like color that's getting green screened out there. But let me see, because it's actually yellow. I don't know why it's getting green screen. But yeah, I got some tuna roll looking ones. And what are in these little cups down here?
I think, yeah, like you said, those are supposed to be like her little wasabi.
But what? This one's like brown. It's like, I think it's like soy sauce.
Oh, is that what that's supposed to be?
Yeah, they're like little strings, but it's like a little cup of soy sauce. I dig it. It's very cute design. It's all put together very cute.
And you got little
what is this, like
little
roe?
berries.
Maybe that's like roe because it's like little dots. Like the roe you get sometimes.
Okay.
This is like just a gummy bear with one of those Jolly Rancher rings in it. I'm not sure what this is supposed to look like as far as sushi goes. That looks like the pretty common part of it. The base of these, instead of sushi rice, are big marshmallows.
Oh, there you go.
So that's kind of cool.
Pass one of those over
Go
here,
ahead.
El Bandito.
Pick your poison on there.
I think I'm going to take one of these. Oh, look at this one. It's actually wrapped all the way around.
Nice.
And you have like a little decoration in there.
Oh, to look
too.
like why does it look like an orange? I bet this was just a different candy that they're using in here. They're like, it looks like sushi rice. Here, I'm going to put a little soy sauce on top of it.
Oh, there you go. You got a little soy. Oh, there you go. Ding.
My fish is like rock solid.
Oh, really?
It's like hard to chew.
Well, this one definitely wasn't out of date. I double checked it.
It's just like so chewy.
That's like very sugary.
Yeah, it's marshmallow, right?
I'm going to try one of these little berries that are in here.
See, I think the contrast between the two, like this fish that's on top of this sushi thing. This thing is crazy hard to put on top of a marshmallow. You know what I mean?
Go for this right here, man. It's definitely a lot softer.
Life Reboot, tapping out for the night. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us tonight.
And congratulations, Life, on taking home the championship for the Name That Game tournament. Woo!
Absolutely, man. And yes, everybody get out there. Check out Life Reboot. Amazing retro gamer. World-ranked Donkey Kong player, guys. Get over there. Check him out. Amazing stream. Amazing guy. Super ton of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Aurelia, for all the shout-outs and all the work you do out here.
I'm going to try one of these little, what did you say these are supposed to be?
They look like roe. You know, like the fish eggs that they'll sometimes put on sushi?
Gotcha. Wow, that's really hard, too.
It was like that was like a Dippin' Dot or something underneath, like that hard gummy thing.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I'd give this thing like a B.
Yeah.
Like the innovation, the design of it's amazing. But none of it's like knock your socks off good.
Exactly, yeah.
It's kind of more pizzazz than substance.
Yeah.
But not bad.
I think my teeth hurt after you eat now.
It's like a lot of work to chew these up. Definitely would go for regular sushi over that. Anytime.
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys get haichu? Well, what is haichu? No, we didn't get that. I've never even heard of that one.
All right, man. I've been waiting for that marzipan.
Still chewing my sushi.
Oh, man. It's interesting. Like you said, I mean, the general look, it's more, like you said, more presentation than satisfaction.
Yeah, definitely. Now, this one says actual product of Germany coming from Waldenbuch. So that's pretty cool, man. I dig that. Dark chocolate with marzipan filling. See, this is what I like about this international food, too. The ingredients are sugar, chocolate liqueur, almonds, cocoa butter, sugar syrup, soy lecithin, and invertase. You know? So compare that to the like 1,000,001 ingredients of high fructose corn syrup or whatever that's like in an American one. Like grab the Sour Patch Kids. Right? You guys heard that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ingredients in this one. And let's see. This has sugar, invert sugar, corn syrup, modified cornstarch, less than 2% of tartaric acid, citric acid, naturally and artificial flavored yellow dyes. Okay, this isn't so bad, honestly. There's no corn syrup or anything like that in that. All right, you get a pass this time, Sour Patch Kids. We'll let you slide.
Even when they're outdated. Okay, a demo is saying that the High Chew is a Japanese candy. Somewhere between taffy and a Starburst. Okay, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, we'll try to keep an eye out for that. I definitely didn't see any when I was at the Chinese market I went to, or the Asian market I went to. So I'll definitely have to check that out. Very cool. Thank you. Golden Girl Bell says, I thought you were sneezing. Hi, chew.
Oh, man, this almost looks like a chunky, like you were saying earlier, like a chunky.
It's shaped like a chunky. It has these little... like little bricked out pieces. You can snap a little piece off. Now, I watch the Great British Bake Off a lot. We have a fun clip about the Great British Bake Off in our clip section, and they make marzipan all the time, but I've never had actual marzipan.
It says Ritter Sport. Is that the
that's
name of the
brand of the candy.
Okay,
yeah.
great. All right.
Yeah. This dark chocolate looks amazing. Look at that. Like, that's a dark, rich color, especially compared to the Turkish Delight that we thought looked expired because of how pale it was. And I realize this is dark chocolate and this is milk, but still, that's a huge difference. That is super good.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
What's that other little flavor in there, though?
I know you said almond. Like you said, like there's like a liqueur and there's almond or something.
Yes, it's definitely an almond flavor.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool. It tastes like amaretto. That almond flavor you get at amaretto. I'm going in for another. You want another piece?
I think I'm good, man. We've been eating a lot of sugar tonight.
It's all right. Hey, you only live once, man. Damn, that's good.
Oh, man, I love that heart down there with the little headphones on there?
Yeah.
Killer.
Les Choufleur joining us tonight out there. Thank you so much for popping in. We're eating some international candy tonight, celebrating June. Here in the States, it's National Candy Month, so we've been super excited this year to share National Candy Month with a lot of our international friends that we've made here on Twitch. And we ran the gamut trying to find as many international candies as we could. But we do it separate and then surprise each other with whatever weird candies we came up with. So right now we're actually eating this Ritter Sport German marzipan, dark chocolate. And it's amazing. I absolutely love this stuff. I am saving the rest of that for later.
That was very tasty. That I would definitely eat, on the regular. Like that. That's pretty awesome.
Yes. Let me see if I can show you this here, Floor, so you can check this out, because I bet it may be available out where you're at. Ritter Sport.
Absolutely.
Very good. Aurelia says that's a Lost House emote. Thank you. I was going to check on that for Senior Bowl.
Awesome.
Oh, Lost In-House emote.
Dig it.
Very cool. Ritter Sports are pretty good, so he's had it. Nice. The other one we got from the UK, this is another European one, was the Coffee Crisp that we tried earlier, and they were saying these are popular in Canada as well. And this was amazing. This was super good.
I mean, that might be my favorite. Tonight. Like I really like the Coffee Crisp.
For me, I think it's a close call between the Coffee Crisp and the marzipan. Because like I was saying earlier, I really do like almonds. I actually don't like amaretto that much because it's almost like too much. But almond flavor with chocolate to me is like, bam, love it.
Yeah, the little panda things, I think we have to kind of disqualify because you said they're more cookie than candy. Yeah. But those were nice for a little snack as well.
Yeah, that would be like, I want a couple of those in my sack for lunch at work. Or like if I'm a kid, I want those for my treat at work.
Well, I know we were talking about some Japanese candy, and when I was looking around, I did see like the Pocky, but I was like, oh, that's more of a cookie than it is like you said,
and
like
I think that's fairly popular these days.
Yeah, that one's definitely been making its rounds. We get the normal kind, but occasionally we'll see like the cookies and cream and some of the other flavors.
Yeah,
as well.
Strawberry and stuff like that they have. So
right.
Floor says he's not entirely into sweets himself, though. And yeah, we totally understand. We don't just eat junk food and candy all the time. But for National Candy Month, we like to kind of throw it up and have some fun. And we definitely got to try an assortment of exotic candies tonight, and it was super fun. But I think we've got just one other fun candy commercial we can share with y'all, and then we'll probably go ahead and wrap it up for the night. But we want to thank all you beautiful people for hanging out with us so much. It's really an absolute blast. But let's jump in there. Let's check out an actual candy commercial from this year, 2019, that aired during the Super Bowl.
Let's check it out.
All right. So let's get rid of the classic candies, and what do we got right here?
All right, guys, come on.
Get your foot out. Put it out.
Get your foot off of him.
Quit it. Hey, watch it.
Hey.
Stop.
Ow. I'm not doing anything.
Oh, quit it.
Okay, do I have to break you guys apart?
He started it. Stop it.
You
All right.
stop.
Stop it.
Guys, come on.
Stop touching me.
Okay, that's it. If you don't stop, I will eat all of you alive right now.
I prefer the break us apart option.
Introducing the M&M's chocolate bar.
So definitely a lot of fun there. What is this? What are we playing here? No, we're not playing that. So that's fun. Christina Applegate joining the ranks there of the M&M crew to give them some sass for the Super Bowl. A pretty fun modern day commercial there.
Absolutely, man. You know, M&M, like they, even at the theater, you know, they usually always will throw up a commercial or something, you know, Time Bomb or something, you know, some crazy thing like that they're trying to do for a movie. And yeah, you know, it's you know, it's just classic, man. Like you said, like I think now we've just gotten so used to seeing those little candy guys walking around, you know, to not see them would be kind of like, hey, what's going on?
Oh, no doubt, man. And it's funny, like so many famous people like do the voices of those characters. Like the peanut M&M, the yellow one that we just saw, is actually voiced by J.K. Simmons.
Oh,
who like played J. Jonah Jameson in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, and he was like Juno's dad in Juno, and he's in a number of other popular films. But he started doing that like decades ago, and has just always done it. Oftentimes you see him. I think he does the Farmers Insurance commercials now.
Yes, we are farmer. Yeah.
Dum, 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 dum. But yeah, you know, M&Ms, like you said, they're so synonymous with candy in general, especially like you said, you go to the movie theater, there's always like featurettes at the beginning featuring M&Ms and things like that. That commercial, of course, was for the M&M bars that they're making now, where it's like a milk chocolate bar with M&Ms put in it. So that's pretty wild. But again, you know, they're always pushing the limits, trying to squeeze more candy out there somewhere in some way, shape, or form. So,
well, you're right, man. And like you said, you know, it's National Candy Month, so like I think it might be a good idea if we save some of these guys for later.
Absolutely, man.
Maybe even next week, maybe we can try a couple of these Bean Boozled.
Yeah, we can make a game out of it. Try to find, you know, try to get ones that aren't the terrible ones.
Yeah. Well, I think, you know, like let's see if there's like one on here, like this orange one. We both take an orange one, and probably one of us is going to end up with the bad one.
Yeah, no, that'll be fun, man. We'll have to give it a shot. So yeah, I do. J-Dog, I'm with you. I wonder if Julio or Spooky has had any of these candies, since some of these are from the UK.
Absolutely.
The floor says in Europe, AFAIK, we associate M&Ms. I wish I knew what that acronym was. I'm sorry. I probably just sounded like a doofus reading that out. Associate M&Ms with the bigger ones. The eggs with the peanut inside, since we got Smarties for the regular chocolate hard candy. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Their Smarties, I think, are different. They're just like M&Ms.
Gotcha. No, that's awesome, man.
As far as I know. Thank you, Floor.
Well, you know, like I said, there's so many great candies out there. Like you said, we want to hear from you guys. If there's more, you know, feel free to let us know. We'll try to go out there and find it. It'd be real fun to, you know, we always have a good time in June. You know, usually we just do our first show about candy, but who knows? Maybe if we find some real wild stuff out there, we'll have to sprinkle some more in throughout the month.
No doubt, guys. So feel free to send us any recommendations for the wildest or greatest candy you've eaten, and we'll see if we can track it down either for this month of June, or you never know, next year's right around the corner for us to celebrate some more National Candy Month. But again, we have got the whole rest of the month to play around and have some candy. And, of course, we're also celebrating Pride Month this month, and we've substituted our normal hearts for rainbow hearts throughout the course of the month as well. So make sure to spread some love out there for the, you know, Pride community, you know, and stick with us. Wednesday night, we're coming back for game night, where we'll be playing some more Firewatch, picking up where we left off last week, starting off at day 3 for the wonderful game that we won over on Democracy's channel during one of the giveaways from his charity stream. He is doing a new charity stream now for the month of June, so we'll be telling you guys all about that on Friday, and how you can still help support that, as well as Aur3llia, who just started off over the weekend back with some brand new Beat Saber action, showing off her Jedi lightsaber skills and rocking the beats for all you beautiful people out there, taking requests and having some fun. Amazing stream. She's our master moderator down there in chat, throwing down the shout-outs and the love as we need it. So definitely make sure to get over there, throw her some love, throw her a follow, and check out that channel, because it's going to be a super ton of fun. And she also is doing her charity for the month of June for St. Jude's, and she has already crushed her $100 goal and doubled it, making $200 on the first night, and then even more thanks to Fleur, who donated on top of that. So super good job crushing the charities, guys. You know, these streamers are absolutely amazing. Aurelia, if you don't throw a shout out for yourself in demo, man, I don't know what you're doing out there. Throw yourself a shout out. You never want to, but thank you so much for doing that. And I know it's because we're all friends and everybody here probably knows you already, but I just like to see it in my chat. It makes me feel good.
No, that's great news. I'm so happy to hear that, you know, you're already hit that first goal, and I'm sure, like I said, we're just getting started with June, so there's plenty of time to rock and have a good time. And yeah, thanks everybody for always participating and having so much fun with us every week.
No doubt. So I got to tell you, so Aurelia has got this goal. She had her goal, if she met the $100 Senior Bowl, that she would do a one-shot D&D campaign online.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay.
So she hit her $100 goal, and then for her $200 goal, she said she'd do another one.
Okay.
So she's going to be rocking 2 nights of D&D, and they should be single. I think she called them. I think she's called them like shit show adventures or something like that. Single shit shots or something.
She's got to get herself some Mr. Goodbars.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm so excited for this. I know it's going to be an absolute blast. I can't wait to see what she comes up with that. The Queen of Scuff Stream, our resident master moderator, and just an amazing streamer, all around super kind person. I'm pretty sure Demo, Samio will all be joining in on those campaigns, maybe even Fleur himself as well. But we're going to be having some super ton of fun with that. We'll keep you guys posted on when that's showing up. One-shot shit shows, absolutely. So it sounds like a super ton of fun. Like I said, we'll keep you guys posted on that. Until then, Wednesday night, we'll be back with some Firewatch. Next Monday night, we'll be having some fun telling you guys all about E3 as that's going on next week.
It's coming.
But for right now, stick around. We're going to throw some love to a beautiful person out there streaming.
Oh, who's hanging out there? Man, it looks like there's lots of folks partying out there tonight on a Monday.
Yeah, we got some folks out here rocking and rolling.
Oh, man. Like you said, man, yeah, and this weekend, E3's starting. It's going to be awesome.
Aurelia, is Fluffy Pancake rocking The Sims 4? I think we should totally get over there and throw her a raid right there. What do you think of that, Aurelia? Chaotic good, yes.
Man, the Sims things can get kind of crazy in those games.
I think we should do it, Aurelia. Let's do that. Let's send everybody over to check out Fluffy Pancake. This is the owner of Player vs. Hunger, which is the charity campaign that helps feed food insecure children here in the United States. It's a fantastic charity. Feel free to jump in there, throw her some love, and tell her that the Power Hour of Love sent you and that you appreciate what she does for food insecure children and elderly folks here in the United States. And let's just generally have some fun over there and check out some Sims action. Until then, we'll hopefully see you guys Wednesday night or next Monday night. Anything else to say for all these beautiful people out here?
As always, thank you guys for partying with us and watching us eat all this crazy stuff. And we'll see you on Wednesday and then next week for some more E3. Yeah.